Tinashe has finally, after years of grinding, has caught mainstream attention again with Nasty, her first time since 2-1 in 2014. Tinashe has kept the momentum going with the release of Quantum Baby, which is the second part of her trilogy project following after Baby Angel. My name is Jayway, and let's dive into Tinashe's Quantum Baby. Cause it feels like heaven when it hurts so bad. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Quantum Baby has a quality I love from Tinashe, and this is what makes her stand out from the rest, is that she creates music that's very atmospheric and that sets up an atmosphere so well. Like when I listen to Tinashe, I'm able to sink myself in that environment, mood, or vibe easy. Like I feel like I was there when she recorded that song. Like that's something I love from Tinashe. The album kicks off with No Simulation, which is a great opener. I love that it's forward thinking, and I relate to that because I'm always on to the next. It also ties to Tinashe, like she's always like moving and going. I feel like she's always building on her sound. Like professionally, she's had a resurgence and people are finally realizing and waking up to the talent of Tinashe. And then like sonically, like she's always reinventing herself. And No Simulation reminded me of Small Reminders, which is a great cut from 333, my favorite album from her. Personally, her best album. Go ahead and give that a listen. Those two songs are similar to me because it's like she kind of answered all the questions on Small Reminders on No Simulation and kind of has a clear idea of what she wants to do more on No Simulation than on Small Reminders. Moving on to the second track, Getting No Sleep, second song and second single from the album. When she released this song as a single, I was so underwhelmed. I'm just like, this don't really scream a single. But when I listened to the album, it really grew on me and I really liked it a lot more. It works better as an album track more than a single, but I understand why she released it, because she wanted something that was different from Nasty. She didn't want to make like Nasty 2.0 or be too predictable. I get it, but it works better as an album song. Following after Getting No Sleep is Thirsty, and this is one of my favorites on the album. That hook is so good. Like, that's a good song. Red Flags and Cross the Line were good too. Cross That Line is growing on me more, but personally, the best song on this project is When I Get You Alone. I absolutely love that she brought that 333 energy back on this song. I'm like, ooh, I can see the future. I was like, hey, we back. So I love that she brought I Can See the Future back on this album. Like, it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, ooh. And I also love the beat switch. Like, bro, that could have been a whole nother song. Like, then we have No Broke Boys, which is the second to last song on the album and the third single of the album. And it's a fan favorite. I've been seeing so many mashups on my timeline with this song. And the best one I heard is it's a mashup with Ariana Grande's The Boy Is Mine. And wow, it sounds so good. Like, the fact that it fits so perfectly on that beat is so crazy. And it has the potential to be just as big as Nasty. And I've also been seeing a dance challenge kind of going around, kind of bubbling, doing its thing. So I like the song. It's cool. And it kind of reminds me of like the song I can think about. There's so many others, but the song I think about is like, you gonna laugh. It's the drop that kitty now loud. Cause when she sings, she's like, hey, I know you want it all. Like that's the type of back she got into on this song. And it's just so catchy. Like when she gets into that pocket, it's always gonna be good. Like when she gets into that zone, like she does so good. Like you could just tell like that's like a comfortable zone for her. And then it's like you just know the song is gonna hit. So I love that she went back into that pocket, and I'm glad that she's following up the success from Nasty with this song. It's been, catching steam, getting radio airplay. So kudos to Tinashe for making another Oh, and of course, I can't forget to talk about Nasty, Nasty, Nasty. And I love Nasty. It's such a timeless song. I don't think I'll ever get tired of hearing it. I could play it over and over again and it still sounds the same. It sounds so fresh. My favorite part of the song is the background vocals when she's like, and I love the pre-chorus. Like it just hits. Like as soon as it gets to the pre-chorus, it's like, wow. And also the backgrounds on the pre-chorus too, it's like she would be like, yeah, or like something similar to that. I'm just going off of memory at this moment, but like if you listen to the background vocals on the pre-chorus, it's so good. And then like that like that's what does it for me for that song. Like it's so good. Man, I'm gonna be honest, this is crazy. Like to see a song blow up the way it did was pretty crazy. Like it just happened. Like it happened so natural, and that's what I love about this song. It happened so natural. Like she dropped the song, she dropped the music video, then later on the dancing meme became a thing, then the dancing challenge, and then it just grew. And I love that it grew authentically, because we're in this fucking era where it's just TikTok hits, they riding on TikTok, and that clock app, oh baby, they in and out with the trends, they in and out with the songs. Bitch, not even the next 15 minutes, the next 5 minutes. Like, when I tell you things come and go on that app, it's so crazy. But I love how this song did it so fucking naturally and authentic. Also, I'm glad that Tinashe is having a huge moment with Nasty. It's well deserved, and it's honestly surprising that this is the song that blew up, because she has so many songs that could have had the same success, like X, Bouncing, Need, Save Room for Us. So it's crazy to see that this song became like this huge hit. And it's a full circle moment for me, because last year I saw her at Wynwood Pride and she did an amazing job performing. She performed a lot of my favorites on 333. I Can See the Future, X, Bouncing, of course, Tuon. Like, bro, to see Tuon live, like, that was lit. That was lit. And then like the following year, she has a viral hit and everyone's talking about her. Like, yo, that is crazy. Like, I'm so proud of Tinashe. Like, this is crazy. Like, bro, overall, Quantum Baby is a great project. And if you haven't listened to it, give it a listen. It's a thorough project. It's great. It's amazing. And one thing I love about this whole moment with Quantum Baby and Nasty is that Tinashe is doing this thing independent. Quantum Baby is her third independent album that reached the Billboard 200, peaking at number 199. And even though like it's been great for Tinashe, there's been ups and downs. Like, it hasn't just been an easy ride for her as an independent artist, because she recently shared in a Nylon interview that she loses money every time she tours because she has to hire new dancers, new production, etc., all out of pocket. Plus, she doesn't have a lot of time to rehearse. So when it comes to rehearsals, she's rehearsing like damn near before the tour or performance has to start, because budget. So she has to manage doing all of these things. So I give a lot of kudos and respect, and I really commend Tinashe for doing this independent, because it's not easy. And I don't like how in the media they really downplay and misconstrue what an independent artist is. You have all these people who keep bending the rules because they're not doing too well, despite, you know, being a label artist and being promoted as a mainstream artist and all that. They're not doing so well, so they claim being an independent. The media just loses the definition of an independent artist, and Tinashe shows you what it is to be an independent artist. Like, yes, you can have your moment like Nasty where it's a hit, it's getting radio, it's doing well, but then you have your moments where it's like, budget, we gotta work out and consider how we're going to do certain tours, certain this and that. And what I love about Tinashe is that she makes it work. Like, during the 333 era, what I loved that she did for promo is that she hosted this like dance competition, and she hired all these different choreographers to create routines for her songs. And oh my gosh, it was so good and genius. And I haven't really seen other artists do that during that time. This is COVID era. So like, the fact that she's just able to make it work, she's still able to promote herself, release music videos, and do other promotional things is so dope. Like, she's been working. So when people want to talk about independent artists, they need to look at Tinashe and stop pumping up these other fake quote unquote independent artists. Like, I don't know why they love to do this. Like, listen, you have to work on what you got to work on, but if you an independent artist, you get in front of ground up. That's Tinashe, okay? So I wish the media would like highlight that more. Highlight artists like Tinashe who are actually being independent, because even though it's going good for her, there's also certain challenges. And it's like, I'm telling you, it's like they make it seem like it's just easy to do particular things as an independent artist, not realizing that these people who are saying they're independent artists whole time, they're on a full label. They're a whole label artist, but they're under the guise of being independent. Well, that's it for my review of Quantum Baby. If you haven't listened to it yet, what are you doing? Go stream, purchase, and support my girl Tinashe. And if you have listened, what is your favorite song? Do you think this album is a good follow-up to Baby Angel? And with Baby Angel and Quantum Baby now out, what are your expectations for the final album of the trilogy? What direction do you think Tinashe will go? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. I have been when it hurts so bad. Nasty, nasty.